John, as you ably predicted there off camera, my first question is going to be about Saturday's game against Queen of the South. When you look back at it, did you feel it was a fair point in the end, or did you think we'd done enough to go on and win the game?
No, I felt we should have. It should have been 3 points staying at home. We're making it hard for ourselves when we're giving teams a goal at a start each half. But the character and the spirit that they showed to come back tells me, and I says it after the match, in terms of their effort, commitment, it's there in abundance. But after analysing the game, if you keep passing the ball to the opposition, there's every chance that they might go up the park and hurt you. And unfortunately that's what happened on Saturday. But Queen of the South kept passing it to us as well, and that's how it turned into a basketball match. So we need to control the game a lot better, you know, in terms of our positioning. If that is happening, we've always got bodies behind the ball to break it up, and you have to be disciplined in your shape, you know. But all credit to them. I felt for them. I really, you know, I felt for everyone concerned with Dunfermline in terms of the effort and the commitment. And the spirit and the character to go and get back in the game. Even at 3-2, I still fancied us to score. And there's one or two positives, but you cannot give opposition teams a goal at a start each half and expect to win a football match. And if you do, you must be some team. So it's another lesson, hard lesson that we have to learn. And I felt, since I've come in, I was hoping that we were past that stage a little bit. You know, in terms of the good solid shape in midfield, the way we were looking after the ball, being patient, getting at teams, especially at home. And it just, you know, it just wasn't there. Well, no, after the first 10 minutes, I still felt we were doing a lot of good stuff. We were trying to, you know, we're trying to get from side to side. We're trying to get them in order with sitting. We're trying to get them to come out. There was plenty of room to play into Big Lewis. We should have done that more, and then get off him. We should have got down the sides a little bit more and got crosses, but they were trying to do it. Second half we were chasing the game, and when you're chasing the game, it's a little bit, you know, you're gun-ho and you're still hoping. But no credit to them, you know, they gave me everything that they've got, and they deserved a point, if no 3 points.
The 3 goals that were scored came from set pieces, a direct free kick, and 2 in swinging set pieces from Kai Kennedy. So is that a big kind of plus point, that the fact that we've been able to take advantage of those scenarios?
Well, set pieces is a big thing in football, and if you look at the one that we lost, it was a fantastic delivery. I think Big Reese got blocked. So when you're whipping it in with that kind of quality, all you're asking for somebody to get a nick on it, and it's the back of the net. So it's something that we've been working on. We just changed the training up a little bit in terms of, so we're painting better pictures. And as I say, it's all down to the delivery and the movement. And Kai, absolutely, it's no surprise that he scored the free kick, because he practices every day after training. He practices his corners, he practices his free kicks. And I felt he had a real good game. But right at this moment in time, we need to get the ball to him in that final third, and he can be the match winner. So, you know, there's a lot, as I say, there's a lot of positives, but we're under no illusion, we're still in the battle to stay in the league. They're giving me everything that you've got. That's not in question. We need to be a little bit more streetwise, a little bit more together in terms of the do's and the don'ts of football. Don't do that in terms of giving the ball away, and we need to be better at getting the ball back. So if we can keep working on that and putting that together, then we'll be better for it, and that will lead us to keeping clean sheets, keeping a good solid shape and getting on the front. So there's nothing that I'm saying here that we're not working on in the training pitch. We're trying to put it all in place, and some of the stuff I'm seeing on the training pitch is fantastic, really is. Some of the skills and some of the passing movements that you're seeing on the training pitch. But sometimes come a Saturday, there seems to be a little bit trepidation to go out and express yourself and be the best player on the pitch, you know, and we just see, and that's something that we overcome. That's no a skill set problem, that's a mental problem. You've not got the belief in your own ability that you can go out there and be the best player and dominate your opponent. Because I believe we've all got the skill set. I've just says it to you. I'm seeing them do it on the training pitch. Take it on there on a Saturday where it matters. So that's something else that we need to touch on and go and work on.
On a little bit of a lighter note, just before you headed down here to speak to us, some of the boys were doing the SBFL Christmas song. I'm sure you'll be delighted to know that none of them's going to go into the music industry anytime soon.
No. So Britain's Got Talent and any of them, we've got no singers. No, but that's what I'm saying. You can see a spirit amongst them, especially when we come back here on a Monday and Tuesday. From and the spirit and the environment in which we're in, and they're getting their dinner and they're in the gym, and as you say, all that's happening. You know, it makes a hell of a difference. But no excuses. We're in no excuses environment. I keep saying that, no excuses, and we've still got a long way to go to keep working. But you know, they're a good bunch of boys to work with, and it's our job just to try to keep working them, and no matter what you're trying to do, but try to keep encouraging them, because I believe that, you know, to be the best you can be, you need to be working very, very hard and have a great belief. And if it's my job can get the gold dust on them and give them a little bit of confidence, and so be it. It's like Kyle, if I talk about Kyle McDonald, he was in there this morning basically apologising. You know, but there's no finger of blame on Kyle. You know, that's what football's all about. We all make mistakes in terms of giving the ball away, and it's what he does next. What he does next, can he come back for a little bit more, and then, you know, he'll be the one, hopefully next week or Saturday, it's tapping it in the back post, getting us a winner. And that's how football works. You don't feel sorry for yourself or shy away from it. You know, and I'm wanting that kind of character that wants back for more. And all credit to him, he was the first in this morning, right on the training pitch, before the training started, you know, pinging the ball left, right, left foot, right foot. So good on him.
And in terms of Saturday's game against Kilmarnock, what are you expecting at Rugby Park?
Well, they've not won in the last couple of games, so all the pressure's on, and you know, Tommy will be desperate to get that win under his belt, that W. Always found it difficult going down to Rugby Park, you know, on the AstroTurf, big pitch, but we have to have a great belief in us, and we maybe have to set it up just a little bit different to give yourself that chance. You know, I've said to you, and I said to you after the game, we're desperate to get 2 strikers up there. I think we'll score goals if we get 2 strikers up there. It leaves us just that little bit short in the midfield. And if anybody was at the match on Saturday, you probably, in the second half when we were chasing it, I think it was Conley. It was behind the striker. And you seen the problems it was causing, you know, just playing in there when my 2 midfielders are going up against him. He's in there, so it's all about distances. And we're fully aware of that. But would it be nice if we get to that stage that we can play that sort of system of football where the other team's worrying about us? Right at this moment in time, we're still battling in there, and we're trying to work very, very hard to try and get to that.
And just finally, in terms of team news, anything you can update us on?
I told you about Dom. Aaron just got a tight quad this morning, so precaution. He was feeling it on Saturday, but the warrior that he is, he's still up and down. So precaution, we left him out. Was trying to go. Dom's still waiting on his injury. Not everything else. And Big Shug still got that heel problem. In terms of Saturday, not all ready to go. Got a game tomorrow. Another practice match tomorrow against Livingston. We're going to try and do that most weeks. I think the guys need to not play, need to get in there, play, show me what they've got. Most important about the practice matches, and you want to see the hunger. You know, in terms of, you know, I've had 1 or 2 guys asking the question, you know, feel that they've done enough to be in the team. I totally understand that, but there's 2 sides of football. 2 sides of football, on the ball, without the ball. You know, so there are a lot of them out there tomorrow. I want to see better without the ball. A desire to go and get it back, a desire to go and get in there, put your head in. And that's part and parcel of football. That's what I'm just, you know, we're just too easy to play through. We need to start getting in about them a little bit more and you know, breaking the play up. So all that stuff I'm talking to you, talking about, we are trying to implement and draw up training sessions that the boys are taking on board, and you know, try to help them, and we're on it together. And I'm saying this to the supporters, you know, I think they noticed on Saturday the character and the spirit that the boys showed to come back, and we could have won it, you know, and that's why they got applauded off the pitch, because of that effort and commitment. So has to be like that. That's a given. That's not, you don't have to ask for that. That's what they've done. We need to be better on the ball, without the ball, and start taking the game to teams.